make sort of a video diary of her life. Well, where did you grow up?
In Liverpool, England.
And what do you remember about where you lived when you were little?
When I was 9, World War II started.
How about earlier than that? How was it living in Liverpool, England before the war?
I don't remember. I had 5 or 6 brothers and sisters.
So who's the oldest in your family?
Betty. Oh,
Betty?
my daughter. Oh, yeah.
Betty, and then were you the youngest or the second to the youngest?
No.
I remember you telling me that Paul was younger than you.
Paul was the baby of the family.
Yeah.
Then there was Dennis and Ronnie. And I'm trying to think of the girls. Me, Teresa. Oh, no. I think that's it.
So you had a big, happy family.
Yeah, we were always happy.
And where did you guys live? What kind of house was it?
It was a brick house with a air raid shelter in the backyard.
That must have been interesting. Was it there your whole life, or did they build it around wartime?
They built it when the bombs started dropping.
Oh. Okay.
And a bomb dropped across the street from us. It was a florist that sold flowers. And then they made us all move, find somewhere else to live, because the bomb hadn't gone off. It hadn't exploded yet. So they had to go in and explode it.
Oh. So tell me about your 9th birthday.
That was it. My mom took me down. On my 9th birthday, she was going to have us all get our picture taken together. And then...
Do you remember where?
Where we were going to go to get my picture taken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a regular store that takes pictures of babies.
So it's like how the Sears photo or whatever is now?
Yeah.
They had a place just for taking portraits or pictures?
Yeah.
Were they black and white back then?
They were black and white, but then they gave you this round thing, like the size of my finger, to rub on them so it would make them shiny.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, tell me about Aggie McCracken.
Oh, we were evacuated during the war.
She was your best friend, right?
Yeah. And my brother said he was 17. He was only 14. But if he was 17, he could get a job and get away from there. So he said he was 17, and they went to Wales. Yeah, and that's when I ended up in Wales, because the bombs were dropping too heavy, and they started coming knocking on doors, telling us to get in the truck, get in the truck. And there was a whole bunch of us kids. We didn't know where we were going, so we just got in the trucks and left. And we ended up in Anglesey, North Wales. Yes, Anglesey. I remember the bitch that took me in. She used to wrap my hair around her hand because it was long, and she'd pull on it whenever she got mad at anybody, because there was a boy and another girl living with us who were evacuees. And then
Her favorites?
Huh?
Those were her favorites?
Yeah. Oh, she couldn't stand me. And we
Oh.
used to get, she'd make tea and then give us a couple of slices of bread. She'd put the tea in a bowl and a couple of slices of bread. We'd have to dip the tea, you know, and eat it like it was something else. You gotta try it sometimes, Angel.
Okay, I will. No, I don't think I will. So that was Mrs. Lynch.
Yeah,
Do you remember her first name?
bitch.
So, you were with Mrs. Lynch, and you said your brother was across the street with another host
With
family or
another-
whatever.
Yeah. With another sister was across the street, and my brother. And my brother was only 14, but he couldn't wait to get away from there, so he said he was 17 and he walked down the hill, and I didn't see him after that until I got a postcard from him saying he had a job in Wales. Anglesey, yes. Then Holyhead.
Oh, you never finished the story about Aggie McCracken. How did you two part ways? It was an interesting story.
Well, she was my best friend, and then I would go to her house or she'd come to mine, and then I went to her house one time and they said, the woman next door said, oh, they don't live here anymore. And I said, well, where did Aggie go? I don't know, maybe she went to the bunkers, you know, where they take you to Wales, and you're safe from the bombs there. Well, I never did hear from her.
Maybe I was thinking of someone else. I thought that you said that you and a friend were running towards the bomb shelter, and you made it in and they didn't.
That was her. Yeah. Because people would grab you that was already in the
So
shelter.
you did find her.
Yeah. So they would grab our arm and pull us in the air raid shelter. But then, when we all left, you know, when sirens went all clear, then we would get to leave the shelter. But then I didn't see her after that, and I don't know where she went.
Oh.
We used to go to school together and everything.
So did you have any other close friends when you got older?
No, that was it.
What about your teenage years?
Teenager.
Yeah.
I had to get a job when I was 14 because my mom had 7 kids.
And this is after you came back from Wales.
Yeah. So I had to get a job then.
You want to tell the story about how you ended up coming back from Wales?
I already called her the bitch, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. But no, and then my brother, we didn't see him for the rest of the time we were in Wales because he left and went and got a job with somebody in Holyhead or Anglesey, yeah. And then one time, the neighbors came out and said, oh, Evelyn, you got company. And I said, who's here? Oh, and another thing. I had to carry 2 buckets with like a wheel with the spokes taken out, and I'd have to carry the buckets empty up to the well. Then they would fill them with water, and I'd carry it back to the house. I did that about 2 or 3 times a day, because that was all water to take a bath in, everything, do the laundry and everything. So that was it. And then when Eileen came, and she went home.
Your cousin.
Yeah. She told them at home how the neighbors told her I was always getting beat up and that. And she came back the same day. She said, no, your mum said you could got a chance of getting killed by the bombs or by Mrs. Lynch. So you got just as much chance at all. So I come to take you home. So she took me back home. That was real neat.
So do you have any memories from your childhood that were happy?
Yeah, because the army would have a certain day, Saturday or Sunday, and they would invite us to go down to the barracks, and they would feed us all, you know. But then they would give us a toy each, and I'll never forget it. I had a real pretty doll's face and a cape on her. And when I went to look at her arms and legs, she didn't have any, just a cape. Mrs. Lynch tried to pull my arms out too.
Oh.
But I can see your big smile, Ange. Poor Grammy.
Well, I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad your cousin came and got you.
Yeah. Back home. We still had grade school though. We still had grade school because the war wasn't over yet. We went back while the war was still on.
So that must have been pretty scary.
Yeah. I was 9 when I went to Wales, and I was 14 when the war was over. And it was my 9th birthday when the war started, because that's when my mum was taking us all to get our picture taken. Oh, I'm an old lady because I'm repeating myself.
That's okay, Grammy.
No,
The whole family was going?
no. You have to be a school or anyway. Oh, see, that was one of my men friends that the firemen, they always waved to me on the way past. I wish one of them would get out of the truck and come over here to give me a lap dance.
Oh, the the photograph. You said you have to be a certain age.
To go to Wales to be an evacuee.
No, you were talking about the photograph, going to get your picture taken on your 9th birthday.
That's when the sirens went off.
Right. And I asked if the whole family was going, and you said no because...
No, you have to be a certain age, like school age. But there was 2 of them younger that weren't in school. So,
I guess because they don't sit still.
well, it's like they would need a nanny or someone to watch them. They figure at 9 you know what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, I didn't know what I was doing anyway. Hi, Snoop. I'm my Snoopy.
Oh, another male friend.
Yes, another good-looking one.
Oh. So tell me about your first job. Was it the cow tongues or was it the Keds?
No, my uncle was the manager of the cow tongues, yeah. And yeah, they'd boil them, they'd have a big vat of hot water, and they would boil the tongues, and then we'd get a big bucket full, and we'd take your tongue out, and we'd kind of scrape it because it was all, you know, if you look at your tongue, you got little bumps in it.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get it all straightened out.
Smooth.
Oh, yes, that's it, smooth. What's the matter with your face?
Sounds a little disgusting.
So that was it, and then I went home, and I got a job in a laundry, and I worked for 7 years at that damn laundry.
Mm.
So I was 16 then, and I quit. Yeah. 16. Yeah, I was 16 when I quit. Because it was a laundry where adults were wearing diapers, and I'd have to, you know, get something to scrape the
Feces?
shit. Then I'd have to dunk them up and down in water.
Mm.
And they had 3 tubs. They had one with hot water, cold water, tepid water, and then cold water for the last rinse. But I only had to put them in, you know, it's like you put them in the roller and turn the handle, and the water would come off. That was it.
Do you remember?
You got a little crooked little finger there, Angel.
Oh, I'm holding my pinky up like I'm at a tea party. Do you remember how much you got paid for those jobs?
Oh, well, yeah, you're talking years ago. It was like $1.50 an hour.
$1.50.
Let's say.
Well, that would have been in pounds. It would have been in pounds, right?
It was in shillings. It didn't make enough to go up to a pound.
Oh, okay.
So it was shillings, you know.
So a shilling is like a penny?
14 cents to a shilling.
Oh, okay.
No,
So how many shillings did you make? Do you remember?
14 cents. I made eight shillings. I made in a day. Because it was like $1 an hour.
8 shillings a day.
Yeah.
My math's not so good. Okay, but that doesn't sound like much, but at least it was something.
Yeah, because as soon as I got home, I would give my mum the money.
Oh.
Because she had 7 kids she was raising. And there was my oldest brother, and then me, and then 2 more girls, and 2 more baby brothers. And I didn't know what they did to have babies. But anyway, we were in the air raid shelter, and they said, Evelyn, we gotta go watch the rest of the kids, because we have to take your mum to the hospital. And I said, oh, what happened? Did the bomb hit her? No, she's having a baby. So, stupid me, I didn't know. Was she going to buy it? Well, I didn't know a damn thing about babies.
Oh.
That's it.
You did several years later.
Yeah, as soon as I met a Yank. Damn Yanks over there.
So how did you meet Grandpa?
Oh,
Was that also on a birthday?
I was my 21st birthday. My friends took me out to have a drink at a bar. And then the waitress said, oh, that Yank over there sent you a drink over. And I said, I don't take nothing from the Yanks. I've got my own money. I'll buy my own drinks. And then the next day, the kids are knocking on my mom's door going, there's a Yank down the street looking for you, Evelyn. And I said, a Yank looking for me? I don't know how he even got my address. I could barely remember it. But then, I think about 3 months later...
You fell in love?
Oh, I guess you could call it that.
Closest thing there was to it, I guess?
Yeah, he gave me an engagement ring. And I didn't think then, oh, I've got to leave my mum. So then when I had the twins, Betty and Bob. Not these twins, Betty and Bob here. I had them over there. Well, anyway, that's the end of my life. Oh, no, it's not. I'm still here.
Well, do you want to make it the end of this video?
Oh, that's good.
Grammy!
No.
Okay, well, we will end this video, and I'll see you again next time.
Okay, bye, Angel. Where you going now?
Just shutting the camera off.
Okay.